What is up, guys? Today's another day. I'm back at it with another video. It's been a while since I made a video, like every time I come back to this channel. And I think in some of the videos that I have uploaded lately, in the past couple of years, I showed you guys this car. This is a car that you probably also have seen on the channel from like 8 years ago. It used to belong to my friend Rafael. He passed away in 2019, and he had sold his car. So his car, I didn't know the whereabouts. He knew the whereabouts, but he didn't really care at the time because he sold it. I found it years later, before it got parted out, and I rescued it. That was probably 3 years ago. And then I parked it by the grass for those 3 years, waiting to do something with it. And I think that something finally came. I'm going to go forth and turn this car into what I originally wanted to turn it into. Like everything on this channel, like what I love doing the most, which is LS swapping. This car is going to get an LS. I'll show you the other car that's going to be the donor for this one. Since it's sat for so long, windows down, it's a bunch of things that need to be replaced. The interior is thrashed, but the car is solid. Everything works. All the modules and everything communicates with one another, so it's still a good base. I just want to document this series of bringing my friend's car back to life. The plan on what I'm going to do with it once I'm done, take it upon myself to drive every single track in North America, the United States. Every single track there is. A driver's track. I'm not talking about a drag strip. If it's a super famous drag strip, I'll take it, but it's not gonna be a fast car. It's gonna be a track car. Yeah, I'm gonna get started on taking a few things out of it and preparing it to receive everything from the donor car. It's rough now, but it'll be cool. I'll show you guys the donor in a little bit so you can see what I'm gonna do with the car. Plan of attack is gonna be remove the seats before they get worse and they don't move anymore. Fortunately, they move now, so I'm gonna take these out, take as many things out as I can, because this interior is, like I said, being getting rained on, especially in the back. So I have to see how all of that looks. Didn't look horrible when I lifted the seat, the rear seat. So yeah, let me get to removing the seats. All right, so press the jump pad. Ready? Unless the charger is dead. Oddball. Oh, there it is. You do something?
The ground.
Oh. Well, back to life. Making noises. People trash BMW, but this car has been sitting windows down for 3 years. And the seats work. Barely, but hopefully the floor isn't rusted beyond saving. 1 inch at a time. These motors are about to give up on life. Thankfully, we're doing this. Never been smoked on. For sale. $3. Those bolts weren't so bad. Hopefully there's no animals under there. Let's hope this side works. Ooh, the motor on this one's super strong. Perfect. There's things in there. Oh, look, the valet key. Now, why LS swap it? The LS is the best engine ever made. Seats are off. I'm gonna get those completely out. Before I do that, I'm gonna show you guys the donor. And before I show you the donor, these are gonna be the wheels. These are 219M M3 wheels, brand new tires. These came on the donor car. These are super aggressive. So, made by BBF. People sleep on OEM wheels or stock wheels, BBS. But a lot of these wheels are far better quality than any aftermarket wheel. Let me show you the donor. Also, I forgot to show you, this came with the donor. This is full F80 M3 suspension, arms, knuckle, brakes. So these are the 380 millimeter rotors, 4-piston calipers, and BC coilovers. F80 stuff at the rear brakes somewhere, but that's the suspension that's gonna go in that car. And there's more. This is the donor. 2006 330i, same as that one. Already LS swap. Already with the harness. Almost ready. N54 manual transmission. Made it to this engine. I have basically all the parts I need, save for some miscellaneous bits and pieces for the engine itself. But the car is super clean. The only reason I'm pulling this out, one, to revive my friend's car, and two, this is a New Jersey car. And if you know New Jersey is a salt state. So rust. Not horrible rust, or rust nonetheless. And once rust starts, it doesn't stop unless you cut out, weld, and treat the rust. This color is called Arctis Metallic. Beautiful color. They stopped doing it in 2008. But the interior of this car is super clean. It has F80 M3 seats, front and rear. The rears are full of stuff. But M3 interior, super expensive chassis mount shifter. Right there, forget the name, but super expensive. 335 IS trim, which is pretty cool, the honeycomb pattern. Now, to the back of the car. The rear end of this car is E90 M3, full rear end. That means subframe, diff, suspension, and brakes. All E90 M3. So I'm dropping this out, putting obviously that in that car. Perks of this, LSD. So LSD is always better. Better control arms. Track width is now increased, so it's pushed out a little more, giving me more track, better for handling, and bigger brakes. It already had a stud conversion done on the rear. I just have to do it on the front on those F80 knuckles. But complete M3 rear suspension. In the back of the car, it has an LCI, so facelift trunk with the taillights. I have the outers as well in there. Cool little carbon fiber spoiler. So basically, everything that's cool in this car is gonna go in that car. So, gonna keep taking stuff out of that car to prepare it to take everything from this car and go from there. All right, it's out of the way. This fudge. Forgot an E90. you gotta remove seatbelt. Let me get the proper tool. Let me get the proper tool because this pig has left a chat. Well, that bolt is forever lost. Let's see the underside of the seat. Nothing crazy. Just one of these. You guys think this is expired? Jesus. I guess we'll never know. We got some treasure. See how it's looking here. Under the carpet, I see a lot of rat poop. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna vacuum all this, that way I don't breathe it in and die of rat poop poisoning. So let me get the vacuum. Alright guys, so carpet is out. Half of the interior is kind of out now. I'm gonna see how far I can get without removing the dash. Because the dash, to be honest, is not damaged. It's in good shape. These dashes don't crack. Nothing like that really happens to these dashes. So the one thing that worries me though is the carpet, because the carpeting is super dirty and it's probably wet. Yeah, it's wet, but no rust. And for it getting rained on for 3 years, like I said, windows down, no rust on the floor, which is a testament to this car. So, you know, compared to the E36, the E46, those cars rust really bad all the time. And it's just not, I honestly see no specks of rust on this thing, surprisingly. So I'm gonna keep going and take off the rest of the back and go from there. In this little time lapse, we are in the next day. I got super tired the day before, and I did not, me and my girl did not record the back half of the interior removal. But here we are taking all the fluids out, getting the engine prepped to come out, as well as removing some stuff in the front core to make it easier, because these engines are super long as well. You know, it's coming out with the transmission, so it makes it easier when you take the core support out. And on this clip is yet another day that I decided to take the dash out because the carpet is just too disgusting to leave in there. So to get it out, you have to remove the dash, unfortunately. It's not a difficult job, so that's basically all I did that day. And on the next clip, you're gonna see me preparing to take the engine out. Alright guys, I'm taking off the exhaust so I can pull the engine in. This is like the 4th or 5th day of me working on this car. Finally got an engine hoist. And this engine should be out pretty soon. So heat shield, drive shaft, disconnected from the trans. Maybe I'll leave it on the diff, I don't know. Once it's disconnected from the trans, I have to bolt transmount, shifter cable, and that's it. And it should let me get all this out. Here's a little time lapse because I recorded a lot of videos today, which is the day I pulled the engine, and it was not the greatest because of the wind. Super windy. The audio is not the greatest, which is why I should invest in a little mic, one of those little influencer mics. But yeah, we got it done. We got it out. Super easy, super fast, no hassle. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you like this this little series. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. That way the algorithm kind of helps me out here since I've been off for a long time. But my friend's car is gonna get LS swapped in part 2. But part 3 is probably gonna be like tune and all that, because I am gonna paint this car. So maybe part 2 is gonna be painting, get the engine in, and set up the interior however I want to set it up. I'll see you guys in part 2, so keep an eye out. Again, thank you for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.